Yo guys, and welcome back towards this new video here on the channel. On today's video, I will be discussing Bitcoin and I will be discussing its current ongoing price action, and of course we're going to go over the expectations, what Bitcoin is right now, what we could be expecting from Bitcoin, and what Bitcoin is basically right now doing here on the momentum charts as well. So if you want to be finding out about how is the momentum behind Bitcoin looking currently, don't forget to slap up that like button, subscribe to this channel, and of course let's dive in towards this content. So what we can currently see is that Bitcoin, of course, created this massive movement towards the upside. After creating this massive movement towards the upside, we have been right now being in approximately 1 day and 18 hours, if it's said correctly. We've been in this period for 1 day and 17 hours, I should say, and this has been a full consolidation phase here. We've been going sideways and we have been ranging between, of course, an approximately 0.6% high and a 0.6% low. So this is, of course, a particular interesting consolidation phase here, and there has been not a lot of volatility. To be first of all, be clear, I think the consolidation above the 40,000 US dollars is pretty bullish for Bitcoin, but however, because we're doing it right now here, this is allowing the momentum indicators to massively cool off, like you can see over here. And of course, on the price action, we're not really, of course, decreasing in valuation. What does this mean here? I mean, it does allow us to grow more in the RSI. We have more room to grow, but nevertheless, we are going to be as well create a massive bearish divergence if the market is going to turn and flip a little bit more bullish and come a little bit more towards the upside. Because what we will be literally do here is see an increasement on price action, but still a decreasement on the RSI, resulting in a massive bearish divergence. So my expectation here, and of course I placed it as well on Twitter, is that we're first going to be having an initial pump towards the upside, maybe touch the 42.5k. Again, which some of you I really can look close, not with a big wick like this. Then we come down here, we fake out, we come down and we retest at 40.5k level. That will be making a lot of sense in my scenario, because the momentum is definitely very, looking pretty bearish as well. If I'm going to be enabling the MACD here, I can see we've been seeing a massive decrease in momentum while price action has been going sideways. So if we're going to see an initial pump from here on, it's going to be result in a lot of bearish charts here, and of course that could be then result in this correction down here. So I'm not saying that we're not first going to see another pump here, because I think it's very likely to expect first another pump and then create this bearish divergence and then come down a little bit here. So don't bet, of course, don't bet all your cards on just not put all your eggs in one basket, of course. So what I want to be saying is with this here is, of course, I'm not necessarily looking for a long trade or short trade. No, what I'm waiting for is still for a retest of this 40,000 US dollar level, and I think it's going to be happening. It's most certainly going to be happening probably today, or maybe later today already here, or later today here, or probably tomorrow here on the market. So that's pretty interesting. Still, in terms of the funding rates, we're still negative, what means there is still a lot of shorters in the market, what I think is pretty good here, pretty bullish for the scenario that we're right now trading in. So the liquidation that we're going to see, if we're going to get one, is definitely going to be on the short side. As well, if we're purely looking for targets around the 4-hourly time frame and where we could be expecting a bounce here, I'm going to be looking for the 40.8k. Why for the 40.8k? Because 40.8k is basically the range low of the previous trend here. If we're going to retest that, it's going to result in Bitcoin most certainly finding a very strong bounce from off it. So yes, it is a very important level to look at here. Of course, if we could be potentially get a retest of the 38.6k, what I don't think is likely, I will be massively happy, because that's a crazy level I want to be longing, of course. But right now we're trading back in this previous range we've been trading in over here. And why can't I use this? Okay, I can't use it apparently. But we're basically back in the previous range here. What is, of course, pretty interesting to see. So we are definitely have the potentially be bouncing back towards the 44.4k right now. Daily time frame, Bitcoin, of course, broke the downtrend. We're still trading against resistance. We could be arguing we are trading above resistance. But yeah, I like to look at the body closes, and currently we have not closed a daily candle higher than the previous low in terms of daily candles. So still, I want to be seeing a little bit of a further push towards the upside for a daily confirmation on the breakout here. That's, of course, pretty bullish here. And the next target that we are going to be looking at for the daily time frame is definitely around these ranges here between the 46,000 US dollars and 45,000 US dollars as our next target, basically, in the market over here, as our basically next range we have to be breaking. So, guys, if you do think this content is valuable, don't forget to smash up the like button. If you want to be seeing more of me, don't forget to check out my socials. You can find everything everything in the description, of course. Make sure to check out Twitter as well. On Twitter, we're keeping you guys up to date about all the market developments. It's definitely worth you to check out here. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching once again towards this new video, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.